fella owns this shithole.
How's it going, Radical viewers? Grimgaddy right back into another Legends of the West video, and this week we are doing William Money, played by Clint Eastwood in Unforgiven. One of my favorite westerns I sadly don't own, so expect one bit of dealer's choice at least from this, as I can't seem to find a screenshot or a clip that shows off, well, frankly, the boots. Or the spurs, if he has any. Sad pandas. That said, as usual, let's break down the outfit piece by piece, starting with the hat, and what I personally suggest. And of course, everyone has their own suggestions here and there. Now, for his hat, he has a fairly modern-esque Western hat in this movie. And of course, the only thing that really fits those options, oddly enough, is the Worn Cavalry hat, which I believe I found in Valentine. In this first kind of dark brown color. The second color, which is more like a I've been on the dusty trail a little longer than most, also kind of works, but meh. And this is also another fine option. I'm gonna go with that, actually. I kind of like the darker band on that one. Now, another option for hats, just because I love giving options. The Worn Gambler's hat, I felt, really kind of sells the look a little bit, though it is, in fact, really worn, but it kind of shows that our dear William Money has been through his, outlaw days and he's retired for a reason. And it comes in a myriad of color options that fit just about perfectly. Especially this one. Because his hat isn't black, it's... If it was black, it might start off as black, but now it's fairly faded with age and time. Which I feel the Gambler hat really kind of sells that look. But again, I prefer the Cavalry hat because it still has that kind of classic shape and it matches his perfectly. This is also the same one I'm using for Charlie Prince now, and again, it just works better. I feel like this is what it'll look like if Charlie Prince actually survived 310 to Yuma. Moving on to the coats. This was kind of a bugger and a pain. The classic tailcoat almost sold me, because it does come in a nice kind of darker brown that I wanted, but the cuffs and the lapel being different shades of brown really threw me off. Which really bothers me because I actually really like the shape of the lapels on this. So, I just went with the classic frock coat. It's a little finer than I would have wanted. And honestly, if you want to use the tailcoat, I would say dealer's choice on that. The tailcoat, I would say, definitely promotes how aged and retired William Money is at this point in his life. Though the classic frock coat, I feel, sells the color and the overall shape just a little bit better. I just don't like how fine it is on this one. But if it works, it works. There's a reason I give out so many options on these things. Mostly, hopefully, that no one starts slapping me in the comments over, you should have done this, you should have done that. So on and so forth, the joy of being a YouTuber. For the shirt, this was another pain because I needed to find something that was just like a plain red. And really, the only options I have available to me in plain red, even the friggin' French dress shirt doesn't come in plain red, is a stand collar overshirt. Now, if you're willing to settle a little bit, the collar overshirt itself does come in a fairly decent shade of red that I would say matches the look a little bit better, but the pinstripes really throw me off. And the everyday shirt, kind of the same problem. It has pinstripes. It's a nice dark red though, but the collar is black and it throws me off. So, dealer's choice. Basically, you're just looking for a button-up red shirt. For pants, this was a little easier. You wear some fairly dark pants in this, and it's kind of hard to tell exactly what they are. I honestly thought at first they were jeans, like almost a holdover from his Man with No Name days. The point where I actually pulled out the exact same pants I used for that outfit. But, depending on what screenshot you're looking at, depending on what your TV is like, it could look anywhere between kind of like slightly faded jeans to a dark brown kind of work pant look here. So those are my suggestions, either dark jeans or dark work pants. I think I had another one. I cannot remember off the top of my head, and my script is currently not on the right page, so screw it. Suspenders, I'm not going to worry about too awful much, just for the simple fact, we're not really going to see him with this outfit unless you take the jacket off. So, not my primary focus. No chaps. For boots, I kind of winged it with this because I honestly can't see and I can't tell. I have a myriad of suggestions here and there. Starting with the sleeked riding boots, just because I honestly feel like they look the part better than most. Though the worn Roper boots in black also just sell the really worn out on the trail look, and I've done my time. I'm done with this. I'm tired. I want to go home kind of look. I don't know what was with me and like worn out just looks and flair. It just really sells me for some reason. Spurs, I frankly can't tell. I cannot find a screenshot. I cannot find a clip where I can actually ascertain if he even wears spurs. That said, if he does, I'm willing to bet the Neller spurs are probably the closest fit, as they're about as close as we can get to that good old classic kind of cowboy look when it comes to spurs. Save for some really odd choices here and there, like in Tuco's outfit for the good, the bad, and the ugly. I actually got a good look at his spurs just for that scene. Not that it mattered. No masks, no bandanas, neckwear. I busted out the neckerchief. Now, as usual, Clint Eastwood likes to wear his really short and really high on his neck, almost like a choker, which you can replicate online. Sadly, we cannot replicate it in single player. I'm going to say yet, in hopes that Rockstar hears my pleas and gives us more outfit options for single player. I really doubt it, though. Weapon equipment, I just busted out all of Arthur's standard look. Because again, it's old, it's worn out. Willie Money's a retired outlaw who's just doing one last job and moving on with his life. And then crap happens because it's a Clint Eastwood movie and he kills everybody because it's a Clint Eastwood movie. Satchels and talismans doesn't really matter. That's all flair and it doesn't really show in the character at all. That all said, that's about it. It's not a bad outfit. I think I personally like it just because it is so close to my Charlie Prince outfit, which I just have grown to adore, obviously. And you guys will see that eventually in the Let's Plays, which are all pre-recorded all the way to... I think I'm in the 40s of my recording, because I think we just hit episode 18 or 19. Whew. Almost halfway there. Yay. And don't get too confused when you guys notice that in the Resident Evil 2 stuff, my hair is cut, but in the Red Dead stuff, my hair is still long as hell. It's been a while. That all said, I hope you all enjoyed. And hey, if you all did enjoy, a great way of showing your support is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and by all means, sharing the video around and throwing your personal request into the comments and voting the crap out of the ones that you approve of. Because that will be the video that we make next week. I have my audio muted, and I can still hear that woman every time I read those subtitles. I'm about to go do something I'm going to regret. Once again, thank you all for watching. Till next time, kids. Take care now. Bye-bye then. And, yeah, I'm gonna go take care of a problem that's been bothering me for a while now. Ignore what's about to happen.